Tinsel Singers available for cave shows and Ferrari clubs. It sounds like okay.
Only Ferrari, Lamborghini, only the super fancy.
Oh yeah, only the
no.
So for folks who are not familiar with y'all, can you talk about who Tinsel Singers is?
Well, Tinsel is a company of professional singers who perform vocal jazz arrangements of your favorite holiday songs and carols in a cappella quartets.
What was the genesis of the Tinsel Singers?
So we have to go back in time a little bit. I was an undergrad at the University of North Texas. I was studying classical music, but they let me wander over to the jazz wing, and I had the opportunity to sing with a company of jazz singers there called A Living Christmas Card, and they do what we now do, which is vocal jazz holiday arrangements. And I was the only classical singer. I started when I was 19. It made a huge impression on me, and I sang with them on and off for about 10 years and learned so much. And when I got back to Austin, I really wanted to start something similar. And so my friend Trevor Shaw, who was also in this group with me and also a UNT student at the time, great jazz arranger, I asked him if he would start arranging some songs for this company that I wanted to start. And he said yes, and here we are. It's about 70 songs later.
70 songs.
In 10 years, yeah.
And we were talking before the interview, 10th or 11th season, correct?
I think officially it's the 11th.
Oh,
yeah.
Very cool. And Julia, when did you start with Tinsel Singers?
I started the second year in 2016, and immediately it became one of my absolute favorite things to do. I'm actually, since I started, I went to law school and became a lawyer, but Tinsel is still the only music thing that I continue to do regularly because it just holds such a special place in my heart. At a certain point, I think I asked Laura if I could get more involved, and eventually I became a partner because I believe so strongly in what we do.
Jingle, 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 jingle all the way. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirit bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh a day or two ago.
And when somebody comes to see a Tinsel Singers holiday performance, how does it differ from maybe some other holiday performances that you could see in Central Texas?
I think the vocal jazz take is different for us. I think the time that we spend rehearsing year-round, if you go see Christmas carolers somewhere, they're great singers, but they probably just picked up the book at the gig.
Yeah.
Might even just be using a hymnal.
Right. And that does, that has its place, but we are a little bit more refined. We really do spend the time to line up those chords, to try to find those rings, Yeah. We have some great harmonies in the book, and we really try to highlight those. Yeah, I would say the performances are distilled, and it really is about the music and the voices, and the arrangements are really clever, and they're charming, and people seem to really enjoy them, so.
And no one else does what we do, I think.
Not quite.
Yeah, we're the only ones that have these jazz arrangements of holiday music.
Yeah, and we present them. We don't wear the traditional Victorian costumes. That is definitely something that sets us apart, is that we sort of leaned into this black retro cocktail look with silver accents and little poinsettia pins that I really love that we have. Because I really didn't want to just do the Victorian thing. I feel like lots of people do that. And I just thought, it's so hot in Texas, and it's really rotten to get stuck outside in November when it's one of those days where it's 80 degrees in November and you're wearing crinoline.
The weather in Austin is not like that of London.
Right, for example.
The wondrous gift is given
So you've hit your 11th season and had some changeover with vocalist and personnel. Where do you see Tinsel Singers going in the next maybe 5 to 10 years?
I would love for our roster of singers to double. Right now we have about 25 singers. I'd love to have 40, 50 singers, and I would love for them to be busy. One of the reasons I started this company was because I wanted to create equitable, great paying gigs for singers in town. And I wanted them to perform at a really, really high level. And so I feel like we have set that in motion with our holiday singing, and I think that we're ready now as a company to move into year-round opportunities. And I love the idea that our singers will be able to rely on Tinsel for employment year-round.
So correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like you have some original programming. So you have like the Cave show. So you put on your own concerts and then you are available for hire. Awesome. With that, can you talk a little bit about, I think, the annual show that you do after Thanksgiving?
Yes. So we always, for the last 10 years, we have started our season the Saturday after Thanksgiving at Cave Without a Name in Byrne, which is this really spectacular space. If you haven't seen it, you descend on this, staircase that goes down about 8 floors, and then it opens up into this massive cave. And over there, about 100 feet that way, there's a little stage that they've built, and they set up about 250 chairs, and we sell out every year because the acoustics in there are extraordinary. And it is our favorite way to start the season. It is so fun, and it's a coveted gig, Those of us who do it, it's one of the few gigs that I still sing because I'm not ready to give it up. It's so fun. And we have such a great time, and we get to meet audiences from San Antonio, from the surrounding areas that don't necessarily catch us in Austin. And we do have some other public shows, if I can go ahead and mention those. We perform, we're presented by Beethoven, and we perform at the Neil Cochran House. And we do, if the weather's nice, we do concerts on the porch there. They have that beautiful big porch with the columns, and the audience sits in the yard, and they have, Lazarus Brewing brings over the beer and the pretzels, and that's always a good time. We're there December 20th. At 7 p.m. and December 21st at 3 p.m.
Okay.
We are also available for hire. We do private parties, we do company parties, we do tree lightings, we do neighborhood caroling type of things.
Country clubs.
We've done country clubs. I mean, honestly.
Holiday dinners.
Yes.
At restaurants. Yeah.
Shopping centers. We really go anywhere that you can imagine us. And we've sung for 6 people, and we've sung for hundreds of people, so we can accommodate both acoustic and amplified. Just give us a little notice. And I do want to mention we've partnered with Blue Moon Beats, so we offer some DJ packages as well.
A cave is a pretty unique venue, but have you been hired for any gigs that maybe were more unique than a cave, or anything that really stands out?
Oh, I have to think about that.
I remember doing the Ferrari Club. That was interesting.
I wasn't on that gig. You have to tell that story.
I don't know that there's really a very interesting story. It was kind of just I think it might have been hosted at some sort of country club or something, but a lot of Ferrari aficionados, I guess.
Tinsel Singers available for cave shows and Ferrari clubs. It sounds like
only Ferrari, Lamborghini, only the super fancy.
Only the.
No, we actually there was a funny one where we got asked to come and carol for an individual family in their yard, and I think it was during the pandemic, so we were outside, and 2 of us had iPads and 2 of us were still with paper scores, and we just hadn't even thought of it. And it was dark outside, and they had no lights, and so we had to sort of scramble for sharing music. I will say we have to be pretty nimble. We have to be pretty flexible. There are times when we're told that there's a sound system provided, but it's a single sort of announcement mic, and there's no sound guy, and we're like, okay.
On Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring to crown him again. King forever ceasing, never over us all to reign. Frankincense to our star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Mary's mind, its bitter perfume, breathes the life of gathering gloom, sorrowing, sighing, bleeding, dying, sealed in the stone-cold tomb. Oh.
Is there a song that you particularly enjoy or is particularly satisfying to sing a cappella?
Go ahead.
So the first song in our book is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And, you know, obviously we started before the pandemic, and then even the year of the pandemic, we gathered in a parking garage a couple of times to sing together at a distance, and we always for a long time, we always started our rehearsals with that song. And if you remember some of the lyrics to that one, it's
Faithful friends who are near to us, gather near to us.
Yes, or will be near to us once more. It depends on the version. So
through the years, we all will be
through
together.
the years, we all will be together.
If the fates allow.
If the fates allow. That's it. Thank you. So yeah, that one always gets me, and especially because this company has weathered through that difficult time. That one, frequently I get choked up when we all come together and sing that, because it really, to me, it feels like it embodies what we do and this continual coming together over the years.
I love that. One of my favorites, that's about a 5-way tie, but one of my favorites is I'll Be Home for Christmas.
Okay.
Because it's all about the harmonies and there's no rush to it. The pacing is slow and you get a chance to sort of ponder what it is. And that one always gets me. I love it.
Great harmonies.
Yes. Yeah.
Is there a Christmas tune or holiday tune that you could live without for the rest of your life?
We've nixed some.
There are
from
some,
the book, actually.
What are some that are in the trash now?
Let's see.
Jolly Old Saint Nicholas. Yeah.
No shade to Saint Nick. We have lots of Santa Claus songs, but
Yes.
that one, I don't know why. It was
Yeah.
just, nobody wanted to sing it.
Yeah.
I honestly like them all. I'm not gonna lie. I like them all. There are some that are difficult to do depending on where you are. Sometimes we're in a crowded room and we're background music and we don't have mics and we can't hear each other. That's not necessarily the moment to do O Come, O Come Emmanuel. So that really is on the gig leader to make a wise choice. There's some that feel, Christmas time is here, is one that we love and is so tricky harmonically that we often will just cut that one from a noisy gig, because the tenor and the alto are going to end up in a different land than the soprano and bass, because they're separated by just a few feet, and sometimes that happens. So
Get a little bit too crunchy.
a little too not crunchy in a bad way.
Yeah.
Not crunchy in a good way.
Fair enough.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same. How that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Hail to the holy tide of Christmas on a lofty face. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Joy.